Okay, Tyrus challenges Bill Hemmer to a fight. Welcome to John Mike King.
The whole country across, it was a multicultural landslide election. Everybody did. Blacks, whites, Asians, Hispanics, gay, straight, because everybody does not like paying $7 for butter.
So this is about the election, the big win on it being table issues, food prices being so significant that Micah Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough over on Morning Joe are just now figuring out, arguing over the price of butter. But you'll have to remember this for later. But Tyrus calls Micah, he calls her Micah, not knowing that her name is Micah.
$9 for eggs, $4 a gallon, almost $5 in some states for gas. So it was across the board. It was an election of policy.
The pinch is real.
The feelings are out of it. Yeah. Wokeism's out of it. It was, everybody in America wants to succeed, and when you're losing at the dinner table, that's tough to stomach.
You have a friend who's a never Trumper. He hates the idea that Trump, he denied an election and he's dangerous, J6 and stuff like that. And then I just go, the average American, I don't care which side you're on, including minorities, the poor, everyone feels it in their pocketbook. They can't afford things. And that hits them in a more real, concrete way than some esoteric theory on what Trump did or didn't do on J6 4 years ago.
Look, if this is the Harvard Crimson, Harvard professors cancel classes as students feel blue after Trump win. This is ridiculous.
Well, this is what happens. Okay, so I used to work at DreamWorks, and when Trump won in 2016, they said everyone can go home if you need time to mourn, and I was angry because I was celebrating that Trump won, and I knew that if Hillary won, they wouldn't allow me to go home and mourn over her win. So professors in colleges today, they're treating their kids like little children, providing them with milk and cookies, seriously, milk and cookies and Legos and crayons for their students, adult male students.
It really is. It's about education and work. We need to bring trade schools back. These professors should be fired. Your job is to educate, not put your feelings. I can't go to work today because I didn't get my way.
Yeah, it wasn't just the students. It was the professors that needed the time off. These are adults. They're worthless.
Did you say Micah? It's Micah.
Micah.
Okay, so now Bill Hemmer. Dude, you're playing with fire. He just corrected Tyrus, saying it's Micah, not Micah.
Oh, I don't watch. Is that, you know what? You're overworked. You're tired. You stood up all night, slapped my hands. I said, hey, Tyrus, you know what? They mispronounced Donald Trump's name. They kept calling him Hitler, so I think I can get a pass if I want to call her Michelangelo.
He's just going into King Kong rage mode. He's about to crawl up the Empire State Building.
Like he was out of arm's reach.
You want to fight, man? You want to go? You want to go, bro?
And Bill Hemmer just saw his life flash before his eyes at that moment. Tyrus, luckily, he calmed down a little bit, but I thought he was about to throw down. I only know that would have been it for Bill Hemmer. But I do kind of wish he did get in a fight and that Tyrus did go take him out. That would be, that'd be pay-per-view.
Angle's got it bad.
Check it out on The View. All right, talking about Latinos. Watch this, Tyrus.
Latinos in Texas.
I can't even do a Tyrus video without The View coming on. The View. I will never be able to escape The View. They follow me my entire life. It's like 2 degrees of separation from The View. No matter where I go, I know that right now, if I went on some lone dock down in Tijuana, Mexico, and went down there all by myself, a scuba diver would come up and they'd take their mask off, and it would be Sonny Hosten from The View.
A district that's 97% Latino went 75 percentage points for Donald Trump. Why?
Misogyny.
It's on the border.
It's
the border
misogyny.
crisis is on their doorstep. And they were begging people to care about it for years. We need to take some lessons.
That's what that was.
Misogyny and sexism.
Sure. All that. And the price of butter.
Only wrong takes, please, Sonny. Thank you. We don't entirely want to correct the left on this one. We kind of want them to keep going with not figuring it out so they don't correct and they lose everything forever.
Sonny gets the game ball. If it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for her asking that question, It might have been a closer election. But when oh no, nothing really comes to mind, I was like, cha-ching.
We already gave her the MVP award. Sonny gets it for getting Trump elected. On my other channel, we did a James Carville one where he said that is the pivot. That's where Kamala Harris lost the election, was on The View, because the entire earth revolves around The View. At the cross section to everything, all the red pieces of yarn up on the conspiracy calendar board, they all come back and point to Sonny Hosten.
Listen, they're bitter, they're angry, they're entitled. They also should be. This should have been a reset for everyone who pushed lies and misinformation for the last. They called him Hitler. They call these things. America rejected them, and instead of coming back and saying we lied, they instead are now doubling down. So let her keep doing it, because if she keeps that up, we're going to keep getting the Senate.
Yeah, and this is true for all the left. There's certain parts of the left, Democrats, that say, we got it wrong. That's what I like about Jon Stewart. He apologizes and goes, I got it wrong. And then there's the leftist that keeps doubling down on stupid and going, we got it right, even though we lost. The American people are wrong and got this one wrong. I'm fine with that. That's just another opinion, but you're going to lose everything. And that suits me just fine.
And probably the House and the White House, because people see right through your lies. So keep doing what you're doing. Game ball to Sonny.
Because the people keep paying $7 for a stick of butter. I'm John Mike Kane.